Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on Air Force One Down, starring Anthony Michael Hall as the older guy who trains the hot blonde to protect the president. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books, links in the description. Comedy Heart in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 13, Joan. Available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. So, hot blonde girl gets promoted to protect the President of the United States, Joan. And Anthony Michael Hall is the trainer. And of course, they're going to kidnap the president. This is very similar to the plot, by the way, of Escape from New York. Yeah, that's exactly what happens in Escape from New York. The president's plane goes down in New York, and then Snake Plissken has to save him, although he's not in the Secret Service. So, go watch it, by the way. So, she is trapped on the plane, and she's got to kill a bunch of bad guys, and at some point, I guess Air Force One goes down, and but they survive the crash, and there's some general in charge. I think he's Russian. I think the bad guys are Russian in this, and then she gets captured, and they're going to torture her, and then the president's captured, and he's going to be forced to do all sorts of things to surrender America, I guess. This is a pretty good B-movie stuff. If you're going to go B-movie, go big or go home. So, that's the president there. And then he's in some sort of, secret lair, because this makes total sense. And then she's going to kill everybody. And the line is something like, sooner or later he's going to make a mistake. And that'll be the last mistake he ever makes. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see, who made this thing? Written by Stephen Paul, directed by James Bamford. I've heard that name before. Catherine McNamara is the main character, and then there's Anthony Michael Hall. Not recognizing any of the other names, but it looks fine. I mean, for one of these movies, for a B movie, what do you expect? It's going to be lots of action. Going to be a lot of stuntmen throwing themselves on the ground for her. Although her moves seem competent enough, I guess. So, first act, she's the best. She's the best the Army ever did. And Anthony Michael Hall sees that, looks past all her hotness and says, how'd you like to be in the big leagues? You're going to be in the Secret Service, protecting the president. Oh, but there's some evilness afoot. And they're going to kidnap Air Force One and fly it into Russia somewhere. And then Air Force One goes down. My God, Air Force One has gone down. Second act, she's got to save the president. I guess Anthony Michael Hall is dead by that point, I'm going to guess. Or he dies heroically trying to save the president. And don't worry, Mr. President, I'm not going to die heroically. No one's going to die on my watch. I mean, you can write these things yourself. It's fun. So there's going to be lots of action. And then in the third act, she saves the president. I don't know. She get to the chopper scene. And this guy gets killed, I assume, because he's the main bad guy. Be some big fight with him at the end. But she just goes through the bad guys one by one. I mean, what do you expect? Would I watch it? Probably not. It looks stupid. But it doesn't look bad stupid. It at least looks fun stupid. Like, here's a fun scene. Kablamo! You notice how the explosion went off and then he went back? It's like half a second difference there. Watch that again. Watch that again, because that's kind of fun. Watch. So he's up the steps, boom, and then bam. Air Force One down. This used to be a regular movie. It would have starred Harrison Ford as the president. Only he would have killed everybody. Now it's going to be this girl. She looks okay. I mean, this is the kind of movie I'd watch it. I wouldn't go out of my way to see it, though. It's there. If I had to pick a movie to watch and this was one of the movies and everything else sucked and was It's woke. I mean, it's kind of woke, I guess, because you got a female protagonist, but I mean, there's nothing overtly woke about it, I guess. They used to make these movies all the time with female protagonists killing everybody. Sybil Danning, I think, did a few of those movies way back in the day. Actresses like that, and Gina Carano, a couple others. So I don't mind that, you know. But, overall, the quality is going to be meh, middling at best. Some fun scenes like this. I wonder where they shot this. Did they actually go to Romania to shoot it? A lot of times they shoot stuff in Romania. It's so cheap to shoot there. And it looks very, very much like old Soviet era areas. This is kind of a nice area here. So yeah, I mean, it looks fine. It looks fine. I don't think this will be in theaters very long. If it gets any theater release at all, probably goes right to streaming. Feels like something that should go right to streaming. Right to streaming. Back in the day, it would have went right to rental. It would have been a rental. Some Saturday night, you get some popcorn, you watch this, and kill 90 minutes. God forbid this is a second over 90 minutes. No, thank you. But it's going to be a tight 90. Anthony Michael Hall's fine. So, yeah, there you go. Air Force One down. And the president must be saved. It won't be Snake Plissken this time. It'll be a hot chick. So watch it. Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D, and Little Joan, who went somewhere. Thanks for tuning in. I will be at WildCon on Saturday from 10 to 4, so join me if you'd like. Should be a nice day. It's been really nice weather for January here in South Jersey. More to come. Hope to see you soon, and we'll see you